Hi, Henk Akkermans here, Supply Network Dynamics, Chapter 7, clip number 8. The effect of staffing volumes. So we're back to the base case again. And let's look at the effect of certain staffing decisions. The initial capacity is set at 10. And this is historically the case. And in one of our earlier articles, Get Fed Fast, we argued what would have been the difference if we would have set the initial capacity at, say, 25, which is sort of what you need from the beginning onwards. What would then have been the effect? So you start sooner. You don't see this here because it's just the tasks done in stage 3, but actually you see that you can start sooner because you've got stage 1 finished sooner, and because your stage 1 finished sooner, there's less proponent to stage 2, so you finish stage 2 also sooner and with less. So that's actually an excellent idea. We move from 458 to 375 tasks there. If you look at cumulative project costs, it's almost negligible. So front loading a project in itself is a good idea, not the silver bullet idea here. How about the capacity buffer? Well, let's go back to the same case. Capacity max. Would it make sense to say, you know what, you can get extra capacity later on? Well, let's see what happens in this case. So now we can hire up to 40 people. Seems to be an excellent idea, but in the end it isn't. And that's intriguing. So you can hire far more people. So you start stage 3 sooner, but actually we don't get there. Why is that? Well, then we would have to go back to the development capacity here. And here you've got this graph. So scenario 1 was the base case, the blue line. 2 is what if we have initial higher staffer. 3 is what if we have a higher maximum. What you then see is that yes, you have a higher maximum, but you also have a more rapid decline. This is, I suppose, Brooks' law. Brooks' law of adding extra resources halfway down the project when the team's in trouble doesn't make the biggest difference because you pay for it later on. Brooks' law has many loops that are not active in this model, but still it's much more effective to have the right people from the beginning than to be quite flexible and extra staff later on. In the end, extra staff later on doesn't really cost you so much, but it simply doesn't deliver the goods. What is interesting is if we have this higher initial capacity, so we have we get fed fast, and we have some possibility to have a budget buffer, for instance, here, and see what that does to our overall project in terms of tasks to be developed. This way we start with slightly more people, but we can also spend a bit more. And these two do combine because you can hire a bit more. I'll add a few things more to it. What if we have some more time also as extra buffer? Because it's by now already clear, I suppose, that there's not one single thing that you should change in this project. We can continue a bit longer and we get quite a bit closer. Now, as you would expect, if we cancel some of these loops, we probably finish quite nicely on time. And there you go. So after some 140 weeks, we're there. We could give a little bit more buffer, a little bit here, a little bit there. You see, in terms of cost, yes, this is the most costly one, but it's the one that actually has a product to sell to a customer in the end. In terms of project completion, you see here the Boolean switch to already. So 100 tasks left is already happening after 127 weeks. So that's pretty darn quick, isn't it?